All right, so testing, right? Just testing. All right, it's testing. All right, so you want so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to the Messiah Yahweh, Shami or Shai. We sit down and see the apostles and elders of great Mulson rule well, and salutation to the came out to the pushing the word on truth and sincerity day in and day out. It's Shalom. Right, this is one of the brothers, some GMS trend. That is my name is Rai. And you know, just want to go into a short stream, a quick stream, you know, through the spread, right? Just to touch basically upon as the title of the video say, you know, so they will ask where did this evil come from? Because you know plenty people think that the Messiah or God, however they would say it, right? That we know the name is as Yahushai, Yahweh being the Father and Yahushai being the Son. Well, you know, basically when the Lord comes, they believe that when the Lord coming, he ain't coming to destroy, you know, or he ain't coming to kill, coming to love, right? So even though they will say when these evils come upon them, right, or the evils that will not happen like the martial laws, the martial laws, the nukes, the RFID chip, right? Seeing the family chop on the ground, seeing the loved one get killed, they will ask what where this evil was written, where did this evil come from? Because how they was taught, right? How they was taught or how they was perceived that what was written in the word, they think this word is all about love, right? Yeah, it have things that written inside here about love, which was love to the Israelites, which is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, right? So this book wasn't only written about love, right? It also had destruction, right? It also had wars, right? Now, let's bring out that quick piece up here. This is Ezekiel chapter 2. This I'll start from verse 9. It says, and when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein, right? It says verse 10, it was, and he spread it before me, right? And it was written within and without, there was written therein lamentations, right? And mourning and woe. So woe is destruction. You know, mourning, you're mourning for something, like how we mourning for Yahushua to come back and take us up. You know, we mourning at the wickedness that going on here. We're mourning for the things that happening unto us, right? So reading over it, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. There was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. So yeah, so plenty, theology teaching, teach the Jakes today, teach his tutors, teach even when they was teaching us, they teach us all about love alone. But there was also things written in the Bible about destruction, you know, death. They talk about famines, you know. So when these things that happen unto these people that go to church, or the people that believers only love that the Messiah coming to do, when these things happen unto them, they will ask for where this evil come upon us, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't make somebody deceive you using this word, because you're supposed to be reading, you're supposed to be going into this word. But most of these people who go to church, they're blind. You know, they caught up with that's what pastor teaching, right? They're just focusing on what he's saying, like theology, you know, the seducing words. You know, all the pastors talk and catch them, make them feel they they can agree, they agree with one another, right? But it's not so, because most of the times the pastor not even doing this. He not watching on the Bible, right? He not bringing all this word, because it's supposed to be meditated in this word day in and day out, right? And we being taught from the apostles and elders going straight down. When I watch the videos and we get breakdowns, and we being taught, we ourselves have to go into the word as well and meditate in, so we could see, we could visualize it. You know, when you're reading, you visualize things that are going to take place. So when you're reading and you see about the death and destruction and the famine to come, you're visualizing it one time in your head, right? Let's get a quick piece of here, as I say, you can't have somebody deceiving you because as I say the scripture say, blessed is the man that readeth, This is Joshua chapter 1, verse sorry, let me see. Right, verse 8. It says, the book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth. It said, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. So you're supposed to be meditating in this word day and night. So when you're reading and you're going through the scriptures and you're going through the precept upon precept, because even David said, he loved thy precepts. So he was in the precepts as well. You understand? So it said, the book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. So all that is written, not part. Yeah, we know it have love that was written, and the love that is going to be common is that glory is going to be upon the elect, right? The 144,000, right? Not it had no love here, it had no love in this world here, right? Because the things that come upon this world, the judgment that are going to come upon this world is death, is famine, is swords, martial law. As I say, as I tell it to say, they will ask, where did this evil came from? Because that is one of the questions when all these the ICBMs and the implant and the RFID chip, when these things are coming to them, they will ask, well, where was this evil told unto us? But it right here, you're not reading, you're not basically, you're not reading, you're just listening to your pastor that speak out of your own words, right? It says, so the book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, then thou shalt have, right? It said, then it say, shall make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. So yeah, you shall have good success, because when you read this word, you'll see the things that happen, and in order to keep yourself in an order, you're supposed to keep the laws as well. Like these pastors said, the laws done away with. So select. If anybody watching, let's get a quick charge. I did just to charge you. Yeah, so select about that. Yeah. So as I was saying, no, don't make people deceive you, because you're supposed to be meditating in this word day and night constantly, right? So let me jump to this quick. Let me jump to this piece up here now, right? Right. So going to Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, right? Book of Jeremiah 16, verse 10, right? Let's see here. All right, now start from verse 9. It say, for thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes, and in your days the voice of mirth. Because right now, Israel in a rejoicing state. It's Christmas time, so basically in that mirth, that happiness, that happy state that they're in at the moment. They rejoicing. That mirth is like it's basically happiness. So let's say, for thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel. So we know it's the God of Israel, right? It say here, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth, the happiness, to make that stop. So it said the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. It say verse 10, and it say, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this when thou shalt shew this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore had Yahweh pronounced all this great evil against us. So it's like, you know, because they believe even at back then to know, right? They believe everything is that love. They believe that they can continue in the wickedness, right? So they go be asking here now, wherefore had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Because they're thinking in their mind that what they will continue doing this wickedness that they are doing at the moment. You know, so when there's things that happen, when these sort of evil things that happen to them, like like the season of the month, the season of the happiness, like they will see the children sort of die. You know, when the plagues that come, when the plagues that come upon them, like what written in Esdras, and when these plagues that happen, and all these and all these martial law and all these things that happen, they go ask, wherefore had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? So they go ask, like where was that? Where was that written? But it's written right here. It's written in this word. The thing is that you all do like to read. You all do like to be occupied in this word. You all do want to meditate. You know. So it say here, wherefore had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? So they will be asking like, you know, how we sin, where's our iniquity? How does come upon us? Because we doing nothing wrong. When really and truly you're breaking all the laws, you're doing all sort of idolatry, fornication, all sorts of wickedness you're doing, right? Yeah. To the brother to the brother on the common board, this is Shalom, right? Shalom, right? So yeah, so going back in the scripture, it says, so wherefore, it say, wherefore had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord, our God? So yes, so where is his sin? Where is wickedness that taking place? You know, they're asking now, hey, so what we do when really and truly all it was deceived. These pastors deceive all into believing that is all love, that is all kicks, is all joke, is all fun and games, right? That is what taking place at the moment today, right? And let's go to a quick piece up here. Right? As I say, you know, this falling into that deception. This is Colossians 2 verse 8. It say, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, right? After the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahushua. Yes, so what would it be the teaching and the tradition of men, we're right now we're teaching at Christmas, you know, all our mirth, all our happiness that are taking place at the moment, right? That constant mirth, that constant happiness. So when this evil started happen to you all, it will be like, whereby where was this destruction that was written by? Where was this evil? What law we break? Because when back to the Colossians here, it says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, right? After the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world. So basically what they're teaching you is things of the world. They ain't teaching you of things of the Bible, like the destruction to come, right? So they're just teaching you vain deceit, because where the war is basically money. They just want money. That's all they want, your money. So they teach you piece of the law. They teach you one law, which is the tithes law, and they're not even teaching you the tithes law well. They're not even teaching you the tithes law the right way, right? So here, so it said the tradition of men after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahushua. So going back to the Jeremiah here now 16 verse 10, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? So yes, so where? So already going through that vain deceit, already going through that lies, the constant lies that you all being teach daily. When the evil started, when this evil started come upon you all, which really and truly is not evil, is basically righteousness, because you're wicked, right? So when with thy judgment, thy righteous judgment through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, understand? So when they start to see things like martial law, you start to see people start to drop, you start to see the economy collapse. It's like, oh, why? What we do? You know? It say, wherefore had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? or what is our iniquity, or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our God. And let's go back straight to Deuteronomy 28, right? Go straight back to them. Because when I start, right, when I read Deuteronomy 28, right, that's straight to the point. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15, it says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So yeah, all these curses, all these, if it didn't listen, if it didn't hearken unto this word, right? All these curses going to come upon you, which all the curses did come upon, and the curses are still upon us. We cannot get away from the curses. You understand? Just because we didn't hearken. So even I say precept upon precept, line upon line. If you all used to do that, you all would have know the judgment that is going to take place on this earth. The scriptures talk about this heaven being reserved for fire, for destruction. So when destruction take place, you all will be like, where was it written? Or where was this evil pronounced unto us? Where? But it was right here in the same Bible that you all claim to believe. Right? So when I go to yeah, to the brother on the common board. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the precepts that he put up, go to the precepts, that is spread out about Shemi Osha, bring the precepts one time. Right? So we go to Micah 2 verse 10, as he put up KMS right? This is Micah 2 verse 10. It says here, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with its sore destruction." So yeah, this earth, this place that we living in, this place that we living in, it polluted, and it polluted with what? With our blood. And how, and going back to the law, how a place that polluted with blood shall be cleansed. How will it be cleansed? It is cleansed by blood, right? They cleanse the land by blood. So hey, if you consider this place your rest, and we know this place is reserved under fire, this place is going to be destroyed, then as you say, Micah 2 verse 10 say, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, because you're in a hand with these Edomites, with these so-called white people. You all love this polluted land. So when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai come to destroy this place, you're all about to be caught up as well, right? You're all about to be destroyed as well, right? Going to the bottom next scripture. Yeah, Proverbs 14 verse 12. All right. All right. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 12. It say here. I'll start from verse 11. It say here, "The house of the wicked shall be overthrown." These churches, these Edomites, the house of the wicked shall be overthrown. So when something being overthrown, what I mean, it's going to be destroyed, right? Yeah, that yeah, precept by Baraba, yeah. That is spread. They say the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, because the wicked not going to continue, right? This system is not going to continue. We see the places that were doing heavy wickedness be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? For example, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, right? Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt. We see Babylon, and we see even the Babylon today going to be destroyed, which is America, right? Even the days of Noah, things being destroyed. So and that was what the place was destroyed for the wickedness that was taking place on the land, right? So it's here, "The house of the wicked shall be overthrown." And even as the brother Pop and the common boy said, the Micah 2:10, that this is not a rest. If this place polluted, then who running it? You say the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So we know it's the wicked that polluted this land. And the scripture saying that the house of the wicked shall be overthrown. I understand the house of the wicked not going to stand forever, right? So it's the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish, which is with Yahweh Shai, right? John 44,000, which we hope to be of, right? It say there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Yeah, hey, and then, hey, the end of you thinking that what you're doing is the right thing. You thinking not going to church. You thinking that being in this place and then following this place is righteousness. But the scriptures say here, they say there's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. The end, and that what going to happen. That what the scripture say, 2/3 of people going to get cut off. Basically, they're going to die. When they're going to come back, they're going to come back in the kingdom to elect loins. And that simple as that. You know, because you're in hand with Esau, you'll love these Edomites. Because when we outside there on the street speaking this word unto all and warning all you, you're the one basically want to kill us for speaking the truth. You know, I was watching a interview this morning, right? And the person who was interviewing the employee, right? They tell him that the perfect man was was the Messiah, which in the interview he say Jesus. Right? Let's leave it as Jesus, you know. And you know what come to my mind is that Yahushua live his life perfect, right? And you say, well, we try to live our life perfect as well, but Yahushua live his life perfect, and they killed him for doing that because he was basically rebuking them and telling them about the wickedness that going on. And it's the same way we the prophets today, they 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 they're telling we outside they telling y'all the wickedness y'all doing and y'all all want to kill us for that. But that what the scriptures say here. What the scriptures say here. Um say the house of the wicked shall be overthrown. Right? So we did second right, Second Thessalonians 2 verse 11. Right? Right, this Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11. Right? I'll start from verse 10. It say, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, right? Because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And that like what I was saying just now, you know, they receive that love. They receive in this word. So basically what they have to do, they have to perish. They have to die, right? So verse 11, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Yeah. And that is it. The Mosai, Yahweh he send you all that strong delusions. You know, that heavy delusion to make all the believe that lie, to make all the believe it's all love, and to make all the believe that you're not going to die as well. To make all the believe that you're going to follow the laws, to make all the believe on these pastors, to make all the believe on Pastor Coon, Pastor Pig Chow, Pig Snout, whatever you want to do, right? To make all the believe that heavy lie, that heavy, hey, matter of fact, as I bring on that strong delusions, yeah, scripture say, but it's a dreadful thing by to fall into the hands of the living power by Hebrews. Get out quick. A dreadful thing, and that would the fear coming. That would the fear coming with that, and now we see we fear the Most High, right? Because we don't want to end up like Saul. And Saul, when you read about Saul, that was a fearful thing, you know, losing that spirit, you know, losing that spirit. Because scriptures talk about that when he lost that spirit, is seven more wicked, more wicked than itself coming back to you. So you lost, right? Yeah, so there's Hebrews 10 verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. It's a real fearful thing. As the brother probably Second Thessalonians 2 verse 11, why not read, you know, the Most High give you that them delusions, you know, them strong delusions, and basically it's a real fearful thing to actually be in them delusion, to believe it's all love, to believe in eating pork righteous. You know, it's a fearful thing. It's a fearful thing to believe that the Most High coming with flowers and a puppy You know, you wouldn't believe the kind of things people just believe outside here. You know, they believe the Messiah coming back to save everybody, to give everybody roses. He gonna give all their rose like seal, like the seal. Anybody song by Kissed by a Rose or something like that. Believe that what they believe. Come and give them a rose. He had long blonde hair, his eyes blue, and his skin whiter than the wall behind me. Right? That what they believe. He come and save them. That pretty boy, you know. But as she could say, you don't want to be saved, don't save her, right? That way it is. The Most High not come to save two thirds only, and not going to save the rest of the nations. Come to destroy this place and destroy the wickedness that happening on it. You know, as Australia passing legalizing this gay marriage, right? Wickedness. And how you all could say the Most High come to save everybody? How you going to save these faggots, these lesbians? How? How? Where? When? Wasn't Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed because of that? And are we not living in that time today? Come on, man. So going back to the Hebrews 10 verse 31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. It's a real fearful thing because he could destroy you any way you want. He could do anything you want. He created this place. It's a real fearful thing. And being in the delusions that he set upon you is a real fearful thing as well. You know, and actually, and as a man, you should seeing these people be blind in their delusion. It put fear on you as well. Make them believe a lie, right? Going to the next, brother. Going to the next piece of Proverbs 13, verse 13. Yeah, Proverbs 13, verse 13. Yeah, it say, who despises the word shall be. Hey, hey, that big precept act. It say, whoever despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that feared the commandment shall be rewarded. Yeah, whoever despises this word shall be destroyed. They will be destroyed. Right? You're not going to live. You're not going to continue. You're going to be destroyed. You despise this word, you're going to be destroyed. And that way, too, is going to be destroyed because they despise this word. They despise this word down to the fact that they kill the Yahushai. Right? And this will prove, this will show how they despise this word. Right? That they don't even want to hear this word. Right? Let me show you. Get it here quick. Dum, dum, dum. Right? Because they stone them, they stone them down. That's what they do. Right. This is John. Read from verse 10 to uh, um Salat. It's John chapter 10 verse 31. From 31, it said, then the Jews took up stones again to stone him, which was his own people, right? His own people, the Jews, right? Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him, right? You say, Yahushua answered them, many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do ye stone me? So he was showing them, he was healing people. As going back to going back to verse, just going back quick here. Just going back to John 10, verse 21. He said, others said, these are not the words of him that had a devil. Can a devil open the eyes of the blind? So how? This man was working miracles. He was doing all sorts of things, healing people, healing the sick. Even in John here, it mentioned that it had works that couldn't be written. That things Yahweh do that wasn't written. It was so much that he did. And just imagine these Jews, these wicked Israelites, these two-thirds, they killed him. Right? It said, then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Yahushua answered them, many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do you stone me? So he telling them here now, hey, it's good works I show you all that. What is stoning me for? Just imagine that. Good works he was being stoned for. So going back to the Proverbs 13:13, it says, whoever despises the word shall be destroyed. And that's to show how they despise the word even back then. Right? It said the Jews answered him, saying, for a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because that thou being a man makest thyself God. And this to show you how they despise the word, right? This to show you they despise the word and they have to be destroyed, right? These two are to be destroyed, right? It says, verse 34, Yahweh answered them, it is not written in your law, right? Just imagine, Yahweh telling them, it says, Yahweh answered them, is it not written in your law? I say, yeah, gods. So it was written straight back to Psalms, right? Going to Psalms here now. Hey, it was written in your law that ye are gods. That ye are gods. Right? And this will show you. This is Psalms 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. So this will show you how the 2/3, even the Jews back then, despise the word, and they will have to be destroyed for what they did. Right? Because even going up, when he was being crucified, they say, let the blood be on our heads and on our children. So it continue unto this day. That blood still on the children's hand. Right? So it say here, for the Jews answered him, saying, for a good work we stone thee not, but for the blasphemy, and because that thou being a man makest thyself God. Yahweh answered them, is it not written in your law, I said ye are God? So they despise the word. They despise the word so much as that they didn't even understand what Yahweh was telling them. And they don't even understand what was written. So they know what they were stoning him. Say, ye are gods, we are gods. That we get the word Yasharala, Prince of Power. Right? We are gods. But the word goddess means power. Just to show you how they despised that word back then. Is that they wasn't even reading the laws. They wasn't even going back into the Psalms. Because if there was, they would have understand what he was saying. It says, if he called them gods unto whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken. Right? And that's why 2/3 had to be killed. That way we just say, that way you say, come with these 2/3. Right? We don't have time for them. Because in time we end, the destruction are coming, they will be asking the question, they will be asking, where did this evil come from? Or where was this evil proclaimed? Through regeneration, through all these things. You all have to die. Right? That is a real fearful thing. Being in the hands of the living, the living power by. It's a real fearful thing. Right? See the brother proper next piece up here, Matthew 7, verse 22. Yeah, it said, many shall say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? Yeah, all of that they go be asking as well. All of that, all these pastors, all these people who go into church, they go be asking that. Lord, 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 I didn't do this here, I didn't do this, I didn't pay tithes. When these plagues start to hit them and all these shit start to hit them, they go be bawling, right? You know, the Bible, they have home that taken up dust, they go and dust it out. When these ice, when they're watching the news and they're going to see America about to be destroyed or nukes going to be flown over, right? They're going to dust away the Bibles, you know, they're going to pull the children, they want to start to pray, right? So you say here, it says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? Now, you all don't even know the name. You all don't even know the name. You all still calling on a white man, Jesus Navas, right? Jesus Navas, look like he going to play football with that name, right? It be real. It be real. Hey, and as we find with joy, you know what we find with joy in these scriptures, right? The only time I is basically say even in the brothers in the camp here, right? You know, I still must say the joy is in these scriptures, but we laugh and we get joy, you know. Watch, hey, just reading the brother precepts and going through it, you know, as I laugh because so many precepts, you know, it cut straight scot straight. You know, that way so we find with joy, by. But you know what? We still sign and crying daily for the wickedness that happening on this place here, right? Because we want to come out from here and we want to see this place be destroyed, as the scripture say, right? It said, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils? It said, and in thy name done many wonderful works. You all do, as I say, you all don't even know the name. You're still calling on Jesus Navas. You're still calling on this white man with blue eyes, this pretty boy, you know, this white man. Hey, that idol all I have up. If you was live, if you was living back here, that'd be a model. You see here, right? And then will I profess unto them? So the Lord know. Yahushua will be telling them here. He say, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. You can imagine that. Hey, that fearful thing, mate. It's a real fearful thing to actually see Yahushua telling you, hey, I don't know who you is. I don't know who you is. Who is you, by? What you do for me? That a real fearful thing. You know, this picture, anything in your head is a real fearful, a real, that is a sight. And going back to that, you say that they were asked, where did this evil come from? By how? Wait, I thought I was doing the right thing. Nah, you're always doing wickedness, right? So it's here. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. And I really precept on precept. So it's saying here, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. And let's go back to the Jeremiah quick, right? Let's go back to the Jeremiah quick. What did Jeremiah say in the last piece? It said this Jeremiah 16, verse 10. Right? It say, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? So basically they're doing the iniquity. But even Yahushua telling them here now, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Right? Doing this wickedness, doing all this sort of corruption, fornication, idolatry, this wickedness, you know. So finishing with Jeremiah 10, you say, had the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Yes, the Lord did pronounce all this evil against you all. Right? And that what we said, death to America and death to you two terms. Right? You say, or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our God? So what sin? You're iniquity, you're wicked in all sorts of fashion, all sorts of manner, you're wicked, you know. Like I was selling some jigs. Say say you all eating a pork. That I say in that time to come, when a pork come out surely, when a swine come out surely mouth and split all open, right? Because your fears are about to come onto all. I say I hope all you could still love pork back then. I mean still, I hope you all could still love pork. Wicked, and they will continue being in our wickedness, right? So verse 24 and the Matthew 7, it says, therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine. So who hearing these sayings? Who hear? Because I say when we go outside there and we preach and we go outside there and we teach, whoever hear these words, right? It says, therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine and do them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. So yeah, and we know that rock is Yahushua, right? So I don't want to go over that, but it says, so when you hear these words, you'll be kind of like a wise man, because you'll be wise. You're hacking onto these words. You're hacking on the things that are written, the things to come, the things that is about to take place. As I say, you all don't want to be caught up into this into this what going to happen here, right? See the brother proper next piece up here. 2 Corinthians 11 verse 4, right? Let me get it here quick. Right, this is 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. It says, for if he that cometh preacheth another Yahushua, whom we have not preached, right? Or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might ye might well bear with him. And that way it is. You know, you receive that spirit, you receive that doctrine, like all these rest of Israelite camps that teaching the RFID, that teaching the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip, right? That it meant that IUIC come out and saying that you could call upon Jesus, right? You receive that spirit, you're going to bear the same wickedness of them. That why that whole congregation that with IUIC, they're about to say, they're going to say get the same judgment as Nate, right? Don't feel only getting away just because all it was deal with Nate. Well, they could come and well, they could say that now when we was listening to him, we thought yet no, you're about to bear that same wickedness, right? You're about to bear that same judgment that he's going to receive. So you'll go hand in hand with them, right? Yeah. So let's go to yes, going back here now. Yeah, so going back here into the Jeremiah 16, verse 11 now, it say, then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, which we fathers did, we fathers forsake. You know, I can ask my father about Yahushua. I can even ask my father about the Bible. Because as I say, I am coming to this truth. When I came into this truth, the first day that I was a week, I didn't know nothing about the Bible. I couldn't even find Genesis. So basically, your fathers before they inherited lies, right? And we had also what we taught over as Hebrews 5 verse 12 says, right? Which I can know as I say, I can give my and many other brothers can give this for example, we were taught over, right? So he said, then shall thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, said the Lord, and have walked after other gods, which hey is like this Christmas time. Your fathers, your fathers, what are they doing? They're walking after what other gods, right? Um, and have served them and have worshipped them and have forsaken me and have not kept my law because hey, as you all know, the scriptures say, the Lord is a jealous God, right? He don't want you all, you don't want you all worship any other idol. So that way, what it get destroyed, right? And we know the judgment for idolatry and spiritual fornication that is death. Basically, is death. To put it plain out face, death, right? So it say here, and have worshipped them and have forsaken me and have not kept my law. Yeah, because your pastors, because what did us call the Pope and what did us call what did us call these pastors the father? You know, I go with my father John. I go with my father John today to hear the word. No, Father John is about to make you get killed. That is what it is. So the fathers inherited lies and they have you all worshiping other gods, right? Other idols, other deities, however you want to put it, right? It say, and ye have done worse than your fathers. So just imagine we fathers inherited lies and they went off. And let's imagine the scripture saying, and ye have done worse than your fathers. So these people today, Egypt today, they done worse than their father, and we seen it. We actually seen it. We seen that they do worse than their fathers. Even their father, whatever I want to put it, they know that this generation is the last. Right? Because they could sense it. Is wickedness, total wickedness that happening, right? So it say here, say, and ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, you walk one after the imagination of his evil heart. So that wickedness, like, and that what this generation has been saying. Their heart, we follow we heart, we continue to follow we heart. That way it is. They continue saying that everything is their heart, but their heart, giving it that wicked imagination to all continue. You know what? I could eat this ham. It's Christmas time. I could eat this ham. I could eat this shrimps, right? You see, everyone after the imagination was evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. And that way it is. They're not hearkening unto the Lord, right? So let's hold on for a quick second there, so. Yeah. So select, there's a little interference. Yeah, so as I say, they say, and ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, ye walk everyone after the imagination of his evil heart. So if you have an evil heart, what that means? That don't mean you're wicked. And that was going on here today, right? Because they had that imagination that they set in their mind, that imagination that they set on the surface, that the Lord could really come to save them, that they could continue in that wickedness, and the Lord is coming to really save them, to really redeem them, to really bring them up. It say, of a sad that they may not hearken unto me, and that is what it is. They just don't want to listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that what went on. That what went on even in the time of Yahushai. They didn't hearken. They didn't hold firm. Right? They didn't follow these words. They didn't continue in this word to make it plain out. Right? So let's get our next quick precept here. Right? So going to Romans here. Right? This is Romans chapter 3, verse verse um verse 3 to verse 4. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? So you're not believing in what we're preaching today, right? You're not believing what we're preaching today, what we're teaching, or what we're bringing out here. The brothers doing videos, the brothers doing streams, the brothers outside risking their life to teach this word. So you feel you're not believing in this word, going on savior, or when I make the words of the Most High with none effect, because the scriptures say that them words not going to come back to the Lord with void. It have to happen, and it will happen. It talk about destruction, it is going to happen, right? And say here, God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written. So let the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the words of the Lord, the words of the Most High, be true. And the words is where? The words is in your sword, right? The words is in your sword, your Bible. Let these words be true, right? But every man a liar, as it is written. As it is written. Because you can't go to church every Sunday, every week, and a man just blah 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 blah, blah. He's spitting like if he's a mumble rapper, like these pastors are, so like these pastors actually the real mumble rappers. They are the mumble rappers because all they do is just mumble. Nothing truthful coming out. They are the mumble rappers. Blah, 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 hallelujah, and that is it. So the ceremony done, the sermon done, the mass, no one going to put it. They are the true mumble rappers, right? It say, God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So the only way we know what is right from wrong is when we stick to this word. So we know the evil that going to happen to this place. We know what is written, what is going to happen to this world. We know what is going to happen to the tutors. We know what is going to take place. We know about the RFID chip, we know about the plagues, the new plagues that the scriptures talk about, the things that are written, that hey, this destruction to take place to put it in into a short term, right? We know it is, and through that, it's through that we will overcome, and it's through that we judge these people, right? So you always remember that. So I see brother Paul. Verse 17, quick. 32 verse 17. Right, so this Ecclesiasticus, which is the book of Sirach, right, which is in the Apocrypha, uh, chapter 2, verse 17. It says, sinful man. It says, a sinful man will not be reproved, but find it an excuse according to his will. Yeah, just go that's a good precept going straight back to the imagination of their heart in the Jeremiah, you know. They find all kind of excuse to do wickedness, like how they will say the Lord done away with. You understand? How the Lord done away with, how they could eat all kind of all sort of madness because they just want to live in wickedness. You understand? They just want to continue in that abomination, right? And as I in Sirach here, as I in Sirach right here, I'm gonna get a quick piece up here. This Sirach 39. This Sirach 39, right? I was Sirach 39 verse 27. No, as I say, the evil are going to come upon all you is from the Lord as well, right? It say here, all these things that are for good to the godly. So the things that are written before, like if you go up, you'll see things that matter of fact, I'll read from verse 25. This Surah 39 verse 25. It say for the good are good things created. So for the good things are created, right? So from the beginning. So the good things that were created is for the good from the beginning. So it says so evil things for the sinner. So evil things that won't happen to you all. So if you're going to church all this time and in that day come that you'll be caught up in them nukes, you all know you all was wicked. Just remember that you all was wicked, right? So it says so evil things for sinners. It said the principal things for the whole use of man, life are water, fire, iron, and salt, um, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. Verse 27, it says, all these things are for good to the goodly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. So for the sinners, they turn into evil number, right? It says, verse 28, it says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. So just imagine this written in your Bible here, right? That there be spirits that are created for vengeance, right? Which in their fury lay on sore strokes, right? In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So who made these spirits? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He made all the spirits. He's the Lord of all these spirits, right? And these spirits, they be created for vengeance. They be created for your wicked, your wicked your wicked jakes. These is same spirit that come to destroy all you, and this written. So when the spirit start to lay strokes on all you, you'll be asking, well, where it come from? Where the spirit come from? Right? How this happening to me? When it really actually written right here, right? It's a fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created. All these were created for vengeance. And we know Yahweh Shai is coming back with vengeance for these Edomites, for these people that kill him, which was these two-thirds and these Edomites. Right? He come back with vengeance. So when he coming back, if Yahweh Shai come back with vengeance, right? That's to prove our saying. That's to show how the Lord come back for vengeance, right? This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7, right? Now, Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. It say here, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. So he make it clear for you, them that pierce him will see him, like vengeance, because he want to see them. He want them that pierce him to see him, like vengeance. Understand? And it's going back to the Surah here, this Surah 39, verse 29. It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. And Yehovah Hashem Yahushua is coming back for vengeance for them that pierce him. Right? He's coming back with vengeance. So you don't know what's going to take place on this earth. Right? It say and all kingdoms, it didn't say some, it say all kingdoms. And that how these two-thirds and all going to be caught up. Right? It says, and all kingdoms of the earth shall wail because of him. And wail means what? You're crying. And a son, you're in pain. Right? Remember that. The Lord ain't coming to play with you all. That scripture say, they go say peace and a sudden destruction hit them. And that how they will be questioning about it was peace all the time they were speaking about where this evil come from. But that was written. That the evil that are going to take place is written. Right? Right, so I see brother Papa precept is 2 Chronicles 36 verse 14. 2 Chronicles 36 verse 14. Right, 2 Chronicles 36 verse 14. It say here, right? It say, make sure I had the right thing. It say, moreover, all the chief of the priests and all the people transgressed very much after all the abominations of the heathen. Yeah, these jakes, and that what these jakes love the heathen. These jakes love these Edomites. These jakes love them. They love Esau. I was watching a video with brothers teaching and a Jake woman, this the black woman, you know, the black woman, the so-called purest woman on the earth, according to the world. Ah, it said, moreover, all the chief of the priests and the people transgressed very much after the abominations of the heathen and polluted the house of the Lord, which he had hallowed in Jerusalem. Yeah, they polluted, as I was saying, you know. And basically, the Jake woman, what she did was the brothers were telling she wish she was going off. And she started going, blah, 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 blah. You know, the mouth is the greatest weapon because once they raise the voice, they know Esau have the back, right? And the brothers are showing them, just like the scripture said, they transgress, they pollute. But you know what? They're hand in hand with the heathen. And the scriptures talk about that. The scriptures talk about that, being in hand with the heathen. Right? Let's see if I get that here quick. Eh, right? So let's looking for this quick precept here. Let's find it here, right? The chapel and smooth the people, right? Beneath. No, it's not this here. Oh, right. Look at it. There's Isaiah 13, 13, and just imagine when you read Isaiah 13, right? It was talking about it was talking about destruction to come. And that was say, you know, they reading, they have the Bible and they're not reading. They're not reading. So they would know, they would already know the destruction are going to take place here. So there's Isaiah 13, verse 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be judged true, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So these black women, we know they join unto Esau. Right? You know what? You're about to be killed with them as well. You'll go hand in hand with them. You're about to be killed with them as well. You're about to fall with them. You only want to live with them. You're only going to continue because I say, you know, I say, they join with them. Is the so-called white man make all you believe you all is the purest. You all fucking stink. Scripture say all smell. Scripture say all smell. Yeah, and that curse was upon you all. You know, upon the daughters of Zion, you know, that was curse. About the hair can grow. That written there. That scab on all the head. Hey, it's the joy, but the joy in the scriptures, man. You know. So yes, so reading over the Isaiah 13, it say here, everyone that is found shall be judged true, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Yeah. You join unto them, you hold hand in hand with them, whatever you do, once you're with them, it's going to fall with them, it's going to be killed with them, right? Don't feel as don't feel as you don't feel as don't feel Esau is this is not a movie thing. It's not where Esau always after every movie somebody come with higher technology, somebody come with higher advanced weapons, and Esau still win. Nah, that's not going to happen with your Shimon, right? Because Esau's the end and Jacob is the beginning. and we gonna rule after and forever, right? And that we say we hope we have the elect so we could rule as well, right? See the proper precept here, Proverbs 11 verse 21, right? Proverbs chapter 11 verse 21. It said, though ah yeah man, man. It said, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. You all hold hands, man. But in fact, you all hold hands until you all get married. It said, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Yeah, you're about to die. To put it in simple words, you're about to be put to death. You understand? As I say, go hand in hand. Scripture talk about we the most high battle axe. We're able to break this nation into pieces. And you join the hand and then we go break you as well. Have you running and pelt you with like with a long stick, like if it's javelin, shoot. And while you're running, he stuck you down, slam you on the ground, some kind of thing, man. That actually written there as well. We could get spiritual powers, you know. We want to see that. Yahweh Shemi or Shaibul, I have the elect and I be in a number and I break these nations. You understand? I want to break these nations. uh, Isaiah 48 verse 22, as the brother up there. Right. Yeah. It said, there is no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. Yeah, no peace. No peace for the wicked, man. Peace is for the good. Peace is for the goodly. That good Makidi Surah, that was created for them. That peace was created for the good. From the beginning of time, that was created for them. You understand? I ain't created for all wicked jeeps, for all wicked two-thirds. It said, there is no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. No, there's no peace. So that I was saying, when they when they say like, but when these people start to see there's destruction happening or these things happening in the world, and they start to see, but where this evil was written or where it come from, you know. Look, hey, all these precepts here align with it. There's no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. You don't know the place wicked. You don't know the earth given unto the hands of the wicked. So how there could be peace? How there could be peace when the wicked controls the world? The scriptures clearly saying there is no peace, said the Lord, unto the wicked. So that's why you're seeing all these things happening. And that's why all these things have to happen. Because they're written and the wicked and rule. The scriptures also mention about though the wicked seem to prolong, they wouldn't last. The end days go be worse than what they seem. Let's see if I get out here quick. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 8 verse 12. It said, though a sinner do evil 100 times, right? It said, and his days be prolonged. Because that was say, in Trinidad here, the wicked do die. My grandmother always just say, the wicked does continue, the wicked does seem to live on forever. But the scriptures is different. It said, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. So it will be well with them that fear the Most High, which is us. In the end, it's here, but it shall not be well with the wicked. So how could it be good with the wicked? How could God come to save everybody when majority of the world wicked? Right? How? It say, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall be prolonged his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not therefore God, because he didn't so much of wickedness, he knows some shit going to happen to him. You understand? He knows something. That's what they're always looking at. A wicked man, a wicked person always watching like what gonna happen, everything, because he don't know some shit is going to happen to him, right? So, you know, let's say you know what? I go end up with this last precept here. There's Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1 and 2. It said, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. You understand? And that's what we do. You understand what we do? We come outside there, we speak this prophecy because the Most High give you that spirit to go outside there and speak that, to get the blood off our heads. You understand? Off our hands, you know. We go outside and we speak that prophecy until to warn that at the destruction to come. The same Bible that you all reading is the same destruction that's going to happen to all you. It's written right here. Right? So it's here, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Which is, hey, wait, is the Bible written on, not paper? Because you see the words faithful and true. So the things that are written, it's faithful and true. It's going to happen, and it will happen. These words are not going to come back to the Most High void. You understand? It is going to happen. Right? They say, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right? So always remember that these words, these things that are written here, they are faithful and true. And you all better wake up. Right? You all better wake up and hope and pray to get all yourself right. So I pray to let the Most High take away that illusion from you all. Right? To take away those lies you all believe in. Because when you're about to be taken up, it ain't gonna be that take up is not what you all think is a rapture. That take up is by a nuke. the way you're about to be take that the only take up you're about to get. You're about to take up a nuke. Right? So again, you know, so we give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, like we say, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Right? Double on to the apostles and elders of great Mulson and rule well, and salutations to the Akim, to the pushing word of truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Salutations to the Akim, man. That pushing word of truth and sincerity, as I said. You know, in sincerity, in charity, you know, day in, day out, in season, out of season, constantly pushing the word, right? Risking their life, you know, because that's what we do when you're outside here, right? So, right, to the brothers coming board, the brothers who watch, say shalom up, you know, to what for the precepts and I spirit man. I hope next time I give you say shalom, right? So, shalom until next time. Oh, and dead to America and dead to the 2/3. Understand? My what?